Okie dokie, let's get this transition, and here you are. You guys should be able to see my screen. So last stream, which was on Thursday, yeah, I think it was Thursday, I started prepping a one-shot that I'm hoping to run in March called The Hum, and it's in a system called the setting called the Strange, which is a cipher system rule set setting. So I started prepping that, and I've been working on getting all the pre-generated characters uploaded. Now, last time on stream, I got 4 out of 6 done. So I'm just hoping today to knock out the last 2, which is Vanessa Torg and Johnny Flip McDaniel. And then I'll do a quick overview of the 6 pre-gen characters, just so we make sure that everybody's got all their stuff loaded in correctly or whatever. But yeah, I just wanted to work on some of these, get these knocked out. Obviously, I'm not running this until March, so I got time to actually fine-tune everything that I need to. This is just the first step, which is getting their base character sheets put in. So yeah, that's where we're at, and figured we'd knock out the last 2. If my son is still sleeping after that and I'm not too hungry or something, I'll switch over to video game, which if you are following me on Twitter, you can go ahead and vote on what the game I'll be playing. The 4 choices are, oh geez, let's see if I remember. Gas Station Simulator, 7 Days to Die, House Builder, or there's a 4th one, and I don't remember what I put as the 4th option. Or Farm Together. So those are the 4 choices that I will be playing one of those once I'm done. Like I said, once I'm done with the prep, if there's still some time. It'll totally depend on if my son is awake from his nap, or if he's still sleeping, and then, if I'm hungry or anything like that. So let's go ahead and hop on in and get these last 2 characters done. Now, just as a reminder, this is the landing page that my players, whenever I get those folks signed up, they'll see. So they'll see these descriptions, and what they'll do is I'll have them put their name above the character they're most interested in playing. Now, if 2 people are interested in playing the same character, we'll kind of hash it out from there. There are 6 characters available. I'm hoping to have 3 to 5 players. If you are interested, please let me know. I can get you an invite to the Discord so you can sign up, and we'll get some of that information going. If you're interested in other games in January, I am going to be running some Numenera sessions. Right now I have 1 out of the 2 days filled up, and 1 is empty, ? Let me see. I can check really, really quick. Doodle. See what I have for people signed up. Because at last I checked, there was 4 out of 5 slots filled for the 1 day, and 0 out of 5 for the other. Yep, still the same. So I'm actually going to grab that, and I'm going to drop that in the chat. I can't type. Sign up. Alright, so I just popped that in the chat. I want to just grab that and put it on a sticky note and post again later or something. Do I still have sticky notes? I do still have sticky notes on here. Oh, I don't want that. Alright, so I'll just pop that over there. Alright, so, and that's where we're at. Basically, we're going to go ahead and get these guys done. So, Agent Vanessa Torg. Now, these characters were pre-generated. I basically, when I loaded up the game, or when I started the game, I loaded the the Strange Starter module, which I don't know where I got it from, how I have it, or anything. But I basically loaded that in, and it came with the characters somewhat loaded in. Going between them and what's in the module I have, there are some differences. So that's what I'm kind of working on, like making sure I get everything captured, make sure I get everything updated. So I'm trying to get stuff out of the way. And just generally kind of clean it up. Flip. Oh. Okay. So, Torg. Vanessa is a... Oh, and I need to add in her blur... Not blur, but her, Vanessa Torg. It's a tough vector who wields 2 weapons at once. Yep, who wields 2 weapons at once. Cool. Alright, so I'm just gonna make sure that's right. Here, let's see, 20. Vanessa wields 2 weapons at once. Okay, cool. So yeah, like, see, her pool isn't correct. It should be 16, 10, 8. Oops. 16, 10, 8, 8, and 1, 1, and 0. Okay. Let me expand everything. And see, like, her skills aren't in, you know, stuff like that. So we gotta just update everything. Alright, so she has might defense. That is a might. That is trained. She has speed defense without armor. So she's not wearing armor. She gets, she can use that. Which it does have her wearing armor. A leather jacket. Why does she have 2 though? Ah, because she's tough. So she gets +1 armor already to start with because of the... Because she's tough, I believe. I'm gonna double check that though. Running. Speed. Trained. So on your skills, there's 4/5. 4, I guess it would be. Levels. Inability is you can't do it. It makes everything 1 step harder. 1 step or 2 steps harder, I can't remember. But it's basically harder for you to do. Yeah. Hey, Taryn, how's it going? Untrained is just like everybody can do it. It just means you're not trained or specialized. Trained is it's 1 step easier, and then specialized is 2 steps easier. So if the difficulty of something would be a, let's say a 4, and you're trained, it becomes a 3 for you. If the difficulty is a 4 and you're specialized, it becomes a 2. So it drops it by 2 levels to be specialized. So her last one is hiding. Yeah, so Taryn, these are just, there's some pre-gen characters for a one-shot I'm going to be running in hopefully March. This is called The Strange. It's a Cypher system setting, and these would be the pre-gen characters people could pick from. And trained. If you're interested... Nope. Control A. I want this. If you're interested at all in checking it out, oh, that's the January one. Well, this is the one I'm running in January. I have 2 dates available for that. It's a Numenera one. So it also uses Cipher System, but it's a different setting. Numenera is a setting that's, I don't know, like 1 billion years in the future on Earth. And it's the 9th age of like mankind, civilizations kind of risen and fallen. And this is it's a one-shot that no necessary knowledge of the system or the setting or anything like that. So if you're interested, you can feel free to grab one of the slots. All the details are, sorry, I got a weird message. All the details are there on the doodle poll. But this one is the Strange, which is a different, same rule system, cipher system, but it is a different setting. It's kind of modern day, and there's the Strange, which is basically, I didn't finish cleaning her stuff up. I got distracted. Oh. Oh, gotcha. Greece, right? Is that where you're heading this go around? Because that's pretty stinking cool. Nice. That's pretty neat. So for this one, the Strange is, like I was saying, it's kind of modern day setting. Yes. Oh, jealous. And there's what's called the Strange, which is basically kind of like other. I wonder if there's a good description in the book of what the Strange is, or even on the back of the book, maybe. Kind of. So the back of the book says, "Are you quickened? Beneath our universe, beneath the quantifiable matter, the light and energy we can detect, the forces of gravity and the magnetism that define the physical universe as we know it, lies a chaotic network of dark energy called the Strange. Few even suspect its existence, but for those who have discovered it, everything is different. These select few, the quickened, know the Strange hosts numberless recursions, unique but limited worlds with their own laws of reality. Worlds teeming with life, with discovery, with incredible treasures, and with sudden death. Worlds sometimes jealous of our own. The secret plunder of these worlds draw the brave, the daring, and the unscrupulous, and it draws dangerous enemies from the recursions back to our Earth. And slowly but inexorably, it draws the attention of beings from beyond the shoals of Earth." So, when it's been described to me, and what a good idea is, there's like pocket bubbles of like worlds that are like out there, and basically you can translate from Earth into these other worlds and dimensions, and they could be like anything. So it could be, like a fantasy world, it could be a sci-fi world, it could be Jurassic Park, it could be, Hogwarts, like anything you want it to be, you could essentially make it. So when you translate over there, most of the creatures that are in that world don't know that they're like fabricated, or like if it's a fictional world like Lord of the Rings, like they don't know that they're fabricated and they live in this like bubble. So they're just doing their own thing, but there are the quickened that do know, and they can kind of slip back and forth between Earth and these other like pocket worlds or whatever. So that's, in a nutshell, the Strange. So what you do is when you're in your world, Earth or whatever, and you translate, when you go into another one, all your gear and everything becomes what it would be in that other world. So if you have like a gun on Earth, you're going to have like a bow on like a fantasy world. So it does translate over, just slightly different. Stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. What I'm essentially putting in right now would be the Earth translations of everyone. Yeah. Yeah, it's a really bonkers idea, and I like it, and it's weird and fun. So, I like it. I'm looking forward to running this. I've only played in one shot of this game of The Strange, but it does use Cipher System rules, which I'm familiar with. And as of right now, I have Numenera in January. Cipher System, just like plain Cipher System, in February, so it's like modern day, whatever. In February, and then The Strange in March is the current plan. With, did I jot down what I'm planning on doing maybe later? I had a scratch paper with, I don't know where I put it. I had a scratch paper with some ideas of, like, I want to do, should I put it here? No. I want to do Wander Home. I wish I had my notes. I don't know where I put them. But there's like 3 or 4 games I want to run next year, like later in the year, and I want those to be like 3 sessions long, 3 to 5. So they would be like Wander Home. I want to be more than 1 session. I don't know what other ones I had on the list. I think I'm probably gonna butcher the pronunciation. Jingasi, which is the Blood in the Banquet Hall. You're basically like running a restaurant and stuff. And butts, I don't remember. I don't remember the other one. Let's see. Try and find what I decided the other one was going to be. Okay, yes. And then... Oh, I didn't actually pick ones. So I just said April to June. June would be like a 3 session, 4 session one, 3 to 5 session one. July to September, another 3 to 5 session, and then October to December. So they'd be like slightly longer games. And so just 1 shots. Alright, so let's finish getting her. And I've gotten the other 4 characters uploaded. I'm just getting the last few. Alright, so let's see. I'm pretty sure it's just from Tough. Gain an extra light weapon when you translate to a new recursion. I'm just gonna call this extra light weapon. Gain an extra light. I hate that they don't spell things out. Weapon on new recursion translation. So basically it's saying when she goes from one area to another, she gets another light weapon. That one makes sense. Yeah. So she's trained. Okay. Bash. That is a might. That is 1. I have to grab the description. Dual light weapon. Second light weapon attacks as 1 action. Second light weapon attacks in 1 action. So she gets essentially 2 attacks in 1 action. We're gonna say it's none. Enabler 0. Okay, bash is an action. Why didn't that update? Daggers, yes. Swords, no. I think a short sword might be, but a regular sword wouldn't be. So the difference is that in Cypher system, light weapons are considered like fast a lot of times, and so they decrease the difficulty of the attack. So if it's a difficulty 4 to attack a creature, but you're using a light weapon, it becomes difficulty 3, with the idea being like you're quicker and can maneuver easier with it. But then they all do a set damage. So light weapons do 2 points of damage, medium weapons do 4 points, and heavy weapons do 6 points. Unless you have stuff that gives you extra. Like I think bash. I need to look that one up. Let's see what bash does. Sorry, I'm like, I didn't sleep great last night, so. These are what? This is bash. This is part of her, because she's a vector. Yes. Yeah, technically. It would be the same. I need to double check if she has to make 2 attacks, though, or if it's 1 attack. Because the way I'm reading it, second light weapon attacks in 1 action. Because I'm reading it as she still has to make 2 attacks, so she could hit with one, miss with the other. She's a vector. Bash. This is a pummeling melee attack. Your attack inflicts 1 less point of damage than normal, but dazes your target. So she could also do this bash attack with 1 or both. Where's it? And in which case it would only do 1 point of damage instead of the normal 2, but it would daze the target. The other differences with Cypher system, the players roll all of the dice. GMs don't roll any. So if you're being attacked, you roll a defense roll. If you are attacking, you roll an attack roll. I don't have to roll any dice. I just say, yeah, your difficulty is this, and that's where we're at. Cut this. Just try to make things easier to read for players. Alright, so attacks. I'm going to put in Nightstick. Speed 1, damage 2. Okay. I'm going to add in Nightstick with bash. So that makes it easier. No. So that is for her, the cost for wearing armor. So normally it costs points to wear armor. It reduces your overall pool by 2 points, and it costs might per hour, basically because you're hauling it around. But hers is reduced, so she can wear armor without it costing the penalties. Yeah. Might mod would still be 1, but the damage would only be 1. Distance, and it's going to cost 1. Let's see if that looks right. Difficulty, we'll just do 2. so let's see what that looked like when it, sorry, I got my cup out of the way. Alright, so difficulty 2, mod 1, final 1. The roll was a 7, which beats that. Damage 1. Didn't show the cost though. Okay. That's fine. I'm just going to delete that here. I'm going to add, oh, not what. Alright, let's see if that, like, posts it. Ugh. 2, submit. It doesn't actually say anywhere. That's okay. At least it's here so that whoever's playing this character, they'll know. Alright, so she's got 200 monies. She's got street clothes, a leather jacket, 2 nightsticks, and camping gear. Check. Alright. And then she's got 2 ciphers. She's got curative, which I have to look up, which is level 6. And electrical grenade. So that's the thing about ciphers though, if I recall, which I'll have to double check, make a note. They do not, I don't think they change when they translate it. They might change like the skin, but otherwise they're still kind of the same thing. So on Earth, it might look like a glove or not glove, it might look like a small like device, but on one of the other recursions, when you translate over, it might look like glove, or it might turn into goggles, but it still does the same thing. So they don't change functionality, they just change look to blend in. Sorry, I'm watching my frame rates are dropping too. I don't know why. Why are my frame rates dropping? It's the middle of the afternoon. Alright, let's see. 314. Alright, so we're looking for curative and... For example, on Earth, it's a little blue pill. On Arden, which is the kind of fantasy setting, or a fantasy setting, it looks like a blue elixir. And on Ruck, which is a sort of like kind of grungy sci-fi, think cyberpunky looking place, it's an adhesive patch that activates when slapped. So alright, so that's the curative, and then we're looking for electrical grenade, which is gonna be under grenade, I think. Alright, and then I don't need to do D100 for the type because it's already been called out. Copy. Yep. Slap. Yeah, that's how it looks. That's just, like I said, it still does the same thing. It just looks different. So, and if you create your own recursions or different ones, yeah, you can literally have it be whatever you want. You're like, okay, this is, you know, a syringe. It could be like, I don't even know what else, like a battery that you basically like plug into like a socket on your arm, or, you know, if you're in like a super spacey science fiction setting. So yeah, you could get really crazy with stuff. Alright, I think that's everything for her now. Ooh, 1d6 plus 2. Yep, okay. Make sure that's right. Cool, she's done. Ooh. Okay. Edit. All players. I put in all players' journals when I'm done. That way I know. Okay. So she's completed. And the last one we have is Agent Johnny Flip McDaniel. Which he was not preloaded. So I will have to do everything kind of from scratch. Which is fine, because it's not too bad. Just gotta find him in the PDF. Alright. Johnny. Jonny. Johnny is a graceful paradox who solves mysteries. Can't see anything. Grab his little backstory blurb. Okay. Johnny is a graceful paradox who solves mysteries. An experiment Johnny conducted in his garage blew up, burning his house down and killing some family members. Johnny still dreams about the event. Arlo is a good sounding board. After you talk to this character for an hour, you gain an asset on any intellect-based task you attempt related to the conversation. Okay. And an extra space, I enough. Alright, so that's the glass character. Simple assets. Check. Okay. So this is the fire one. Yeah. No, talking to Arlo. Which is, totally misspelled right here. That should be Colton. Arlo Colton. One of the other agents. Yeah. Is a, what is he? Graceful paradox. Who solves mysteries. Sorry, checking my camera, checking the babies. So I'll have less weird breaking. Okay, so let's get his stats put in. 1, 1, 10, 12, 14. 10, 12, 14, 0, 0, 1. 0, 12, 0, 14, 1. Let's get down a bit. Now this is, you're talking about things being free. I guess technically hers, let's see, agent. Does she have a 1? She does have a 1, so actually Bash would be free. Because she has an edge. So that's like a free point to use. If she needs to use might points for something. So good call on that. That's why I need to double check stuff. Alright, what else do we got? You do help. You helpful. Alright, so we have speed defense. We have trained speed. We have balance and careful movement. Speed and trained. Yep. Sorry, my frame rates I'm watching plummet all of a sudden. I don't know why. Physical performing arts. Like acrobatics, basically. Speed, trained, intellect defense. Ooh. So if she gets hit by like Johnny. Spelling on balance. Oh. Yep. Intellect defense. Good call. Yeah, I had something misspelled earlier. I was like, what is this supposed to... Oh. Yep. Intellect defense. Check. Intellect and trained. Yep. And then perception, which is just like in the D&Ds. It's just seeing and hearing and perceiving. Not necessarily against casting abilities, but there are like mind rays and there's various like mental attacks. So they would get a boost for defending against it. I don't think any of these characters have any mental attacks, but there are, kind of like almost like psionics, who can do like mental brain rays and stuff. It's a little bit more common, I think, in Numenera, but that is a thing. Alright, special abilities. Alright, so yeah. Translation. Better at initiating. So when a group goes to translate over, there's, I guess, like three sort of like phases. There's initiating, translating, and or initiating. I don't remember the name in the three phases. Basically, it's like you start it, you do it, and then you're there. So think of it like a table. And paradoxes help with the starting it, the initiating it. I don't remember which one. One class helps with the actual translating over, and the other class helps with like assimilating and basically getting your bearings once you get there. You can. That's weird that would help hold that one. Why would it? That's not... Ugh. But yes, you can actually essentially get lost in the translation, where when you come out the other side, if like everybody fails horribly on their checks, basically you guys are like disoriented when you arrive, which means that creatures in that translation or that recursion would be like more observant of you. Like you wouldn't just appear and like fit in. Yeah, so basically like you immediately stand out, like you're not supposed to be there, or something looks different, something looks off. So it's kind of, yeah. So you basically would if you have, like, if you're a paradox and you are good at easing, you make those checks easier, and you make the time shorter. So normally it might take 4 hours to initiate, 2 hours to translate and 2 hours to assimilate, or whatever you want to call it. If you're better at one of those, you cut that time down. So it makes it quicker and better. Which I haven't run the system yet, so I need to actually read up on how all of this works 100% before I run it, obviously. But that's why I'm not running it till March. So I have plenty of time to get a much better grasp on it. I know just enough to be dangerous, as with most things. Alright, so translation. Practiced with light weapons. Exception. So here's like something that I don't know what it is. This is a paradox. Exception. It's 2 intellect points. So he has 1 edge in intellect. If they wanted to use this, no, you still wind up. You might not. I don't think you can end up in the wrong world. You just might end up not where you want to be. You might not make it all the way over. Like, you'll still be on Earth. You basically just won't. You fail to translate entirely, or you translate wrong. Like, let's say you're going from Earth to yeah, I think it's the word translate. It's just being weird. Oh no, fail. It was flagging fail for whatever reason. And before it was flagging lost or something weird. From what I understand, you won't end up in the wrong world, but you might not wind up where you want to be. You might not wind up fully accurately translated. Well, I've added them now because it's fail is not like, ooh, you said fail, So, for example, if you're going from like Earth to Arden, which is the fantasy world, maybe, and you fail your translation, you might still be wearing like your street clothes from Earth. So you would obviously stand out until it like catches up. From what I understand, I think you will eventually get to where you blend in, but at first, you might not be. You're there, but everything hasn't changed over. Your skins haven't loaded yet. Again, though, I'm not 100% because I haven't actually finished reading all the stuff. This module is 36 pages. I mean, the last, 20... So, the last 16 are all the character sheets. Because there's 6 characters, and each character has 3 sheets. Right. Yeah, you're just going over to blend in and do whatever you gotta do while you're there. It could be anything that, like, somebody from Earth went over to there and took something that they weren't supposed to. Or, you got a weird beacon is pinging from that planet, and you have to go investigate. It's like, there's, like, stuff to do, but you never know what it is. Like, either you're finding a person, you're finding something, you're getting information, you might just be exploring. Like, this is like a new recursion that appeared, and you go to explore it and see, like, what's the life about, or whatever. Just depends on your mission from what's called the estate, which is who runs the missions that go out of Earth to other recursions. I'm gonna have to look up exception. Closed mind. I'm gonna look this one up as well, because I don't like that very vague. I don't even know what this means. This one just says spend points from might, speed, or intellect to apply levels of effort to any intellect-based task. But what is this? And then sleuth. Sleuth. Trained in perception. Alright, so let me really quick look up. Let's see. That's a paradox thing, I think. Vector, which is the exception. Paradox. Wait. Oh, this person has a paradox. Whoops. Spinner is the other one. There's 3 types. I can't remember. Vector, paradox, and spinner. Alright. 4th tier. I want 1st tier paradox. Alright, paradox. You're trained in one area of knowledge, trained in general topics. Which this isn't listed here, but I'm going to add it because it should probably be on there. Trained in... It's basically just you have training by lore. Yeah, I have 2 monitors. And this is just showing the Roll20 stuff. The other monitor has my OBS and all my PDFs up on it. Yeah. That's why you're only seeing like kind of half of what I'm doing. That's also because I didn't want people seeing the PDF stuff in case I accidentally like tab to a page that has spoilers. Ooh. Gotcha. Mine are both the same size, but depending on what you're doing, I think affects it. Like whether you're doing like a screen capture versus a window capture versus a game capture, those all have like crazy different settings. Alright, so we got that. Translation. Revisions. Yeah, I know when I first started I had the same problem where I could not get anything figured out. Like for anything. And I was like, what the heck? Why does this have weird black bars? Why does this have this? Why does this like squinched? Yeah, it takes tweaking, and anytime I start like a new game, I'm like half expecting it to be all wonky and out of size. Oh, speaking of games, I got Dead by Daylight. It was free on the Epic Store. I don't know if it still is, but it was free on the Epic Store, so I finally got it. Woohoo! Are you using OBS or explicit? Because I know I've had problems with it. Oh, I don't use Streamlabs. Yeah. That one I don't know. I know regular OBS, it works better. I don't know about Streamlabs, though. I know at one point I tried Streamlabs OBS, and it was so, like, clunky. I don't know why. It just did not want to work for me for like a lot of stuff. So I switched back to OBS. Alright, let's see. Trained in person. I'm trying to figure out what this one is. Bow down. Close your trained intellect defense after 2 armor against. Oh, see, this is much more in depth. Closed mind. Yeah. Hello. Look at that. That's much better information. Enabler. Alright, exception. You pick one creature within long range. The target is jolted by a confluence of fundamental forces for 4 points of... Wow, that's pretty cool. That's a medium range. That's pretty cool, actually. Alright, so it would be a cost 2, but this character has 1 point of edge and intellect, so it actually is only going to cost 1 point for them to cast this. It is an action. Oh, hold on, there's more to this. If the target you select is not native to the recursion where you target, its senses are overwhelmed. A successful attack, in addition taking 4 points of damage, it cannot act on its next turn. Ooh, that's cool. I'm pulling it from PDF, so it gets the PDF. So if the target you select is not native to the recursion, meaning it came from somewhere else as in Earth or whatever, where you attack it, its senses are on a successful attack in addition to 4 points. It cannot, once exposed to a non-native creature, normally can't be affected by the sense of... Okay, so that only happens, that overwhelming thing, once per couple hours or whatever. Get it. Alright, so spend points from my... I'm trying to figure out what this one still is. Might be under... I think that's right here. 3, 5. Alright, let's see. Focus solves mysteries. Investigator. That's what this is called. Investigator. To really shine, you must engage your mind and body, and you can spend points from your... Here we are. It's basically, it's just saying you use everything. That's why you can, because you're either like manipulating stuff or just thinking about it really hard. Intellect-based test enabler. All right. Sleuth. All right. Closed mind. And this has equipment listed there, but I want the equipment for the actual... Oh, I'm clicking the wrong. I'm like, why isn't it changing my PDF? There we go. Can I put a star there, or does it do anything? it does. Street clothes. Street clothes. Laptop computer. Flashlight. Utility knife. Oh, I have to add all their stuff. Oh, bummer. That's a pain. I've had to do that more than once. Handgun. And a nightstick. And I will give them... ammo. It doesn't have it listed, but I will give it to him. Alright, so, and then money, 600. Wow, this person's rich. Rich, I tell you, rich. Alright, attacks. Light handgun. Oh, that's not typing anywhere. Light handgun. Speed. Mod. Whoops, mod 1. Damage 2. Nightstick. Smack people with a nightstick. Speed 1, 2. I think actually this one's short. I need to check gun ranges. And then exception was a long range. I do remember that. Mod none, damage 4. And we want to grab that blurb about it doing all the stuff in case they watch out. They need it. Okay. Right, long range? Yeah. Long range is far. It's like 2 rooms away, basically. Yeah, the way it works is you have immediate range, which is basically, you know, like 5-foot step kind of thing. Short range is basically within, like, kind of like in the same small room. Think about like what you can move to reasonably in a couple steps, up to, I think it's like 50, I want to say it's up to like 50 feet away. And then long range is like 50 to 100 feet away. And then, what's the other one? Very long is, I might have this off, but very long is like, that's when you're saying miles, or, you know, it's anything over like 100 feet away. The idea is you can move short range, you can move anywhere in immediate range and attack. You can move short range, or you can try to do long range, but you are going to spend points to try like push yourself to move fast enough. That's in like a turn. Alright, let's see. Ciphers. 3 limits. Corrosive grenade. A level 6. Disguise module. Also level 6. And lift. A level 5. Could be literally anything. So let's see what these are. Alright, grenade. Corrosive. would expect. Disguise module. I'm guessing it creates a disguise. But let's see. For the next hour, yada yada yada. Let's copy this. Next hour, the wearer's features become alternating to those of one designated person the wearer has previously interacted with. Not shift the effect to look like another wearer, so she can remove the launch to look like herself again. Okay. Just as expected. And lift. Like for this one, it says for Earth, it's a belt with a wing motif buckle. For Arden, which is the fantasy one, statue of a gargoyle that animates and lifts the user. And in Ruck, which is the kind of the sci-fi, cyberpunky place, a spine graft is what it looks like. The flavor of it, so to speak. They're just up and down, like levitates. Alrighty, so that's everything for this character. That's it for this one. I need to figure out how to make the picture here as well, like these guys have. Sure, let's do that. Oh, I didn't put his little blurb. Desktop. Save changes. Alright, there we go. Now everybody is the same. Cool. Alright, so we have all our characters in. Heckin' yeah, that page is... this up a little bit. There we go. Okay, so that's that. Now the next step that I would do would be to put in their their recursion sheets, but I'll be doing that one off stream because I don't want that to, I want to keep that kind of a secret for the players when they translate, because if I recall, they have not translated to this place before when they go to translate. So they wouldn't know what their character is going to look like when they get to the new area, which is, yeah, no spoilers, but yeah, so this is, like I said, this is called the Hum, is what I'm prepping for, and it's a one shot of the Strange, and essentially it's let's see, I'm trying to find like the blurb I used. was hard to pick a blurb for this one. Nope, that's the other one. Valiant. This is the blurb. Here. So it is... Characters in The Strange live on modern-day Earth, but they know a secret. They know that beyond our world lies another level of reality created called The Strange that hosts small, isolated worlds, many of which are based on fiction originating on Earth. Player characters go on missions to defend Earth from the dangers of these worlds called recursions. Player characters go on missions to defend Earth from the dangers these worlds called recursions pose. The hum is a phenomenon or collection of phenomena involving widespread reports of a persistent and invasive low-frequency humming, rumbling, or droning noise not audible to all people. You're an estate operative, and you've got a badge to prove it. You and your team have been assigned a new mission to investigate the so-called Denver hum. The estate was able to pinpoint its source somewhere on the grounds of the Grand Bavarian Hotel. Do you have what it takes to investigate and, if necessary, stop the hum? So that's the teaser blurb that I put up. But yeah, it's essentially like 20 pages of module I have to read through and figure out what I want to run and what I need to load in or not load in, and I can't do any of that on stream because I don't want to spoil it for people. Yeah, so I'm excited though because I haven't run The Strange before, so it'll be a good dipping my toes in to see if I like it. Hopefully by then I'll also have already started I'll also start doing my Strange game that I want to run. I have a campaign I want to run in The Strange. I've got it kind of outlined. I need to finish the outline and working on it, and then actually prepping it. It's got, if I estimated correctly, let me pull up my sheets I started. I think I have it set to be did I put how many sessions? 23 sessions is what my guess would be. So about a year. Because it has, and I broke it into how many sessions per thing, which is the beginning, which is the introduction to the estate, and a starting mission and translation, basically to get people like, this is what The Strange is, would be 2 to 3 sessions. A middle, which is the bulk of it, 8 to 12 sessions, and then the last chunk is 5 to 8 sessions. So, like I said, I've got it all mapped out. I've got notes started. So I've got pre-campaign, joining the estate, the middle part, and the ending part. These would be probably, realistically, a 3 to 4 hour block, yeah. But that wouldn't all be playtime. If it's a 4 hour block, it's really only like 3 hours of playing, because you figure a half hour for us to chit chat, whatever, get our tech all set up, make sure it's all working, and then I usually plan at least 1 to 2 breaks for a half hour, 15 minutes to a half hour worth of breaks for everybody, so people can go to the bathroom and get drinks and stuff. So it's realistically, it's a 4 hour block, but it's only 3 hours of play. That worked out when I did my Numenera game. I usually do it on Saturdays, so. So, yep. Obviously, if we decided to do shorter blocks, it might stretch the game out longer, and it would be, a longer thing. The thing is, I I like playing in like that 4-hour block because it gives enough time to like get into character, actually play. You know, anything less than like 2 hours, I don't want to say it's not worth it, but it's really hard for me to like get into, because it's like, okay, well, you know, 2 hours is a half hour spent, you know, figuring out where your character sheet is and checking all the stuff and asking a million questions. So you end up with like an hour and a half of playtime. But yeah, it'll just depend. I haven't figured out who all is playing in it yet, what days, what times, or any of that stuff. That is a to be determined thing. So it should be cool. I've got to get that up and running. Let me see. I have been streaming for excuse me, hour and a half ish. Yeah, it should be super fun. I have planned right now, there would be 2 to 3 recursions. I think it's 2 to 3 recursions, so 2 to 3 different worlds you'd have to go into for various things. So that could be cool. I mean, it's not really like a spoiler. One would be Arden, the fantasy one. That's where the initial like quest is going to take place, like your first translation. And then I haven't figured out the other 2. I have strong ideas on where I want them to be, but I would need to like crunch it all out and see for sure. So that one I'm pretty excited in. That's only because I'm not running another Numenera game, which I really do want to run another Numenera game. My last Numenera game, was it this one? Into the Outside? Yeah, so my last Numenera game, the players all, I asked them towards the end, I said, do you want the ending to be like wrapped up in a nice bow, or do you want like a cliffhanger ending? And they all told me what they wanted, and it was actually split like half and half. I was like, okay, cool. I will make things happen. They didn't know that whatever they asked for is what they were going to get individually. So because I had 6 players, the 3 that wanted the wrapped up ending, and the 3 that wanted the cliffhanger ending, basically they kind of wrapped up the mission they were on, and they had a teleportation device that was going to teleport them to basically help these 2 kids get home to their family. And that was kind of like where I had it wrapping up. And essentially when the 3 that wanted the cliffhanger ending, when they stepped through, because they went through one at a time, it was like on the fritz, and it sent them to basically, it's called the Whispering World. Let's see what page it was on. Sorry, and it's from this book, chapter 6. But the way that it's described is basically like a shadow world of the existing world in Numenera. So the Earth. So basically, the Earth died because of what was awakened in a single sealed vault. Explorers who went into that vault came out as something else. They were the first to be changed, but not the last. Soon the world was whispers. Basically, they stepped through the portal, and it looked like they hadn't gone anywhere, except that the like lab area that they had been in was just like run down and trashed. Dusty and gross. One of the walls had like caved in. It was in ruins, and they're like, what? And I basically, described like where they were at now. They were in the Whispering World, which is a like alternate reality of the current world, and they were basically like stuck in this new one, and they were like, what? And then the other three, you know, got to like take the kids home and have like a nice dinner and, you know, enjoyed their end. And they're like, well, where'd our friends go? I'm like, well, you have no idea. You have no idea. But the idea is that the whispers are like husks of people. Yeah. There's not many people left in the world because it's almost like like an infection. Once you get close to one of the whispers, you turn into a whisper. It's like this husk of a person, like a thrall, and they're just basically turned into these things, and they go searching to turn other people into them. So they were like, "What is this?" And I was like, "Yep, that's where we're ending off." And they're like, "No." I'm like, yes. So it was good times. That was a fun game. I did like the Numenera game. Numenera is really fun. I do enjoy it a lot. I'm hoping The Strange is as fun, since it uses the same system, but it is a different setting. What's the date today? Today is the 18th. Okay. Yep. I gotta figure out what I'm doing. I was thinking of maybe playing a game. Let's see. Did people vote? How many votes do we get? One vote for Gas Station Simulator. 2 notifications. Yeah. Yeah, so that was the last Numenera game, like, long campaign I ran. And then I did, from the earlier campaign, which is what I'm running in January. I've run that 4 times now. And I mean, I can show you the sheets for that one. It's not anything crazy. I don't know if this is going to break the stream. Yeah. So that one, the Numenera, specifically the Whispering World, comes from a book called Into the Outside, which is a multiverse book with a bunch of different, like, alternate dimensions of the world. Oh, sorry, knocking stuff over. And then there's, I mean, I have a ton of Numenera books. Like, just right here within reach, I've got the 2. And then there's Voices of the Datasphere, which is another one, which is basically like all of the internets. So think about, like, civilization has kind of risen and then, you know, collapsed, risen, collapsed several times. We're in, like, the 9th iteration of civilization, and each time they either, like, added on to the internet, or they changed it, or they modified it, but there's, like, the scaffolding of the previous internets, World Wide Webs, whatever you want to call it, datasphere, and there's sentient creatures that now live in this, and basically you can like, upload your conscience into the datasphere and, like, explore and do stuff, but obviously there's, like, dangers, and you could get stuck or killed or whatever. So that's that one. I've got Into the Deep, which is underwater, into the outside, so Into the Night, which is the kind of like beyond our solar system. So there's, like, obviously our immediate solar system, and then there's, like, what else is in space. So yeah, lots of Numenera stuff. I love Numenera. It's probably one of my favorite settings. Oh, wrong button. Let's see this one. So do I want to switch and play a game? Oh, I was going to show you the Numenera exit game. Let's see if this works. Oh yeah, you can still see games. So here's, like, the Valiant Cali Hospital, which is just the Cypher System one. So that's set in present day. And the blurb for that is basically you're all in a hospital, either working or visiting, or, you know, you're a patient, and there is a strange sort of zombie outbreak. So, Numenera from the earlier. And this isn't, there's not spoilers, this is just like the characters and stuff. This is, I need to update this page, but here's your characters, and I've got a whole bunch of notes and stuff. But this one I've run, like I said, 4 times already, and it's funny because the first time I ran it, or not the first time, but the first time I ran it for the convention, I had 4 guys that were playing, and they were just like, wow, you like really put this together, like you did a good job. And I was like, thank you. Like I was so proud of myself. I was like, yes, solid. But yeah, I've run this one several times now. I'm trying to think if I had any pictures or anything to share in here. Not really. So that's the other one, the Numeneras. If I do this, you can see. Numenera. But it's all, the art is all really pretty too. So, just different ones to think about. If you have any questions about like cipher system stuff, it's a pretty I think it's a pretty straightforward system. You don't have health. You have your 3 stat pools. So, like looking at just like a character sheet, you have your might, your speed, and your intellect. And this is essentially together like your health pool. But it's also a resource. So like, you know, you use it to do stuff. It, you know, kind of represents you like getting tired and worn out, and, you know, as the day goes on, you're going to have less resources, less spoons. So, yeah, everything's based on a difficulty, and the difficulty gives you a target number. So it's always the difficulty times 3 is your target number. So if the difficulty is 4 times 3 is 12, so your target number is a 12 or higher on the dice. I think that's kind of like the hardest part to remember. Just because sometimes I'll say target number 12, or sometimes I'll say difficulty, 4. They're the same thing. Just one's the difficulty and one's the target number. But yeah, otherwise it's a pretty straightforward system. Like I said, DMs don't roll any dice, the players roll all the dice. So whether you're being attacked, doing the attacking, or doing your skills and abilities and such, players roll it all. It's, I would say 9 times out of 10, it's just a d20. Yeah. Sorry. I think we might wrap up. Let's see if anybody is studying. Oh, this person is, let's see what they're doing. Oh, they're making a map. Trying to decide if I want to switch to a game. Problem is, I don't know how long till my son wakes up. Let's go ahead. You know what? I'm going to take a 5-minute break to switch over. I think I will switch over to a game, actually. I'm going to grab a quick little snack. I'm going to switch to a game. And take a quick potty break. So we will be right back. Yep. I'll be back in a minute or 3 or 5. We'll see. Hang on, I gotta grab this. Be right back. Let's see if it's... Hopefully it's not being dumb. Okay. You should have some music.
first flight of the orbital Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower. Discovery's core computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Alright. Oh, it loaded. So we'll see if my son wakes up soon. He might. Actually, let me turn on. Oh, I don't know what I did. Oh, shoot. Sorry. 1 second. Desktop. So you can hear the game. Okay. Woo. What was I doing? How much do I have? Oof. Go ahead and pay her. So she's good to go. Alright, so current task complete all challenges. Yeah! So she has, you can tell her to do different stuff. And she'll go switch and do different jobs. I don't like doing the register. That's why I have her doing the register. You can get up to, I think, 3 or 4. Sorry, I'm double checking that my son's not actually awake yet. Get everybody rolling in. Here we are. Ooh. It looks like they updated a bunch of achievements and such.
Worried I would go over budget.
Yeah. We didn't go over budget, lady. Ooh. Ready, and
have a nice day.
Later. I have 56 liters left. Okay, cool. Leaving footprints. Leaving footprints. I'm leaving footprints. Oh, sweep your face. Oh, he just walked through me. Unacceptable. Should probably empty the trashes real quick on here. Alright, so let's see if I can do this. Yeah. Whoa, way too far. Did I just throw that in front of a car? Don't beep at me. Don't beep at me. I do what I want. Ah! Suck. At 3. Is there somebody waiting to be worked on? Oh, there is. Alright, what is... Oh, dear. Okay, I got that. I got those. Alright. Let's see what he has to have done. Beep. Alright, so we got a flat tire here. Yeah, it looks like they update all of their achievements. So that's all going through. Alright. Take off the old tire. We're gonna put on the full tire. Put on the full tire, the new tire. And then, what does she need done? Oh, that's an old tire. That's a busted tire. Boop. And I got 2 people waiting for gas over here. New tire. And what else do you need? Do you need a new mirror? You need scratch and dent stuff. Yep.
That's what I asked.
Alright. Woohoo. Trash. Don't run me over, please. I'm just cleaning up. Just cleaning up. Okay. Alright, so then we're gonna come back over here. Pick up this bag that I stupidly left. I'm gonna grab this. Why is there trash on my floor? Who's leaving trash? Oh, bastards. A banana. They left a banana on my floor. Bastards. They leave bananas on my floor. Alright. Oh.
Have a nice day.
Perfect. Alright.
I was worried we'd be stranded.
Fuel is low. Yeah, I know. I gotta get more fuel. Alright, so I gotta order a delivery of fuel. $350. Oh, $690. Jeez, do I have that much? I don't. Well, that's good enough for now. Alright, so let me see if my building needs any painting. Yeah, like, see, this is getting gray, dusty. I'm gonna have to repaint soon. Keep things looking fresh. There's still a board, I think, on one of my windows that I need to pull down. She's getting tired, so she's gonna go take a nap, which means I'm in charge of everything now. Blech. How lazy. How. Customer at garage, customer at fuel.
You're amazing.
I know. I know. I'm really good at this.
Sponge.
Look at that. Bam! Alright. My gas dude's getting ready to come over. This person needs their thing. How many tires do I have left? I have 3 tires. And, oh shoot, I only have 1 mirror? I need to get more mirrors. But he's here. Ba 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 ba. Come on. Come on. Let me turn it on. Bow. Refuel. Alright. So that's refueling. So this is the one I'm not a fan of. I don't hate it, it's just... Just bring up the little stuff. Whoa! Let me grab it. The conveyor belt gets dirty, so you have to like wipe the conveyor belt. I need an auto cleaning conveyor belt. Alright. Cut. They just pulled up. They just pulled up.
You're alive.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Alright. And so you get tips for doing like better, faster, you know. No products. Place all. What? Why is there a fish on the ground? I'm sorry. I just hit her with a fish. I just threw a fish at her. That's awesome. But why? Seriously, why is there a fish on my ground? I'm in the middle of the desert. God. I'm gonna ring these hoes up. Ooh, I almost lost those cookies.
You're amazing.
I know. I am amazing. Alright. And then I'll go do the person at the garage after this. Is that detergent? Oh, it's oil. Wow, they're buying a lot of like oil. I want to get your car checked out, person. I also do cars. Oh, this building hasn't been painted yet. Oh, they left. I just got here. I was coming to... Whatever. Bite me. I'm one person. I don't know what you want from me. I do need to order a couple mirrors, though. Apparently, because those are... Move. Alright, let's see. I need a delivery of car parts. Mirrors. One mirror. I've got a bunch of those, so let's see what's in my bucket. 434. I can afford that. Alright. I got sweep in here real quick. Wrong button. Y'all don't know how to wipe your damn feet. Get out of here. Alright, somebody's at my cash register. Ah, I'm coming. I'm coming. Okay, she's actually done resting. So I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna wake her up. Not wake her up, she's awake. I gotta tell her to get back to work. Alright, so payment. We'll pay her back. Task list. Handle the register. Alright, let's go get the person at the garage. And then I'll go get the fuel. What do you need? Okay, there's a tire. Boop. Needed a tire at least. Beep, beep, beep. Put the new tire on. Boop. Alright, and then what do you got over here? One tire. Jesus, 3 tires? How did you even get here? How did you even drive here on 3 janky, busted up tires? Alright. Last tire. Good thing I ordered a couple more. And she needs a mirror. What does she need? A mirror? Yep, a mirror. No more products. I got one right here. Pick it up. Alright, get out of here, lady. Let me grab the trash real quick. This in here. Oh. Let me come over here and let me fuel these guys up really quick. And then I'll go grab the delivery.
Great.
Because I got the delivery truck waiting. Yeah, I feel like you need, like, better automated people or something. Yeah, I know you're waiting. Beep. Oh, cancel. That's not the one. I want this one. Is that it? Get out of here. That'll do. Come on, dude. I wish the truck drivers didn't get out. Alright, they're gone. Alright, so now I can come here. And apparently you have to close that up because people will break in and steal your supplies, which is really obnoxious. All. So I got 3 more tires. All. 5 more mirrors. I didn't pick up any more of these, which is fine. I'm doing okay still. Alright, let's see. We got somebody over waiting for gas.
Top of the line job there.
Top of the line. And then somebody at the garage.
Just as I
So
wanted.
we'll go do that. I don't have any loans out, I don't think. Which is good. Which is good because you gotta pay those back. And let's see, 1, 2. Are you serious? Are you serious? 4 wheels and I only have 3. You, sir, are garbage. But you can't go anywhere because I have your car up on a lift. Alright, let me order more wheels real quick. Delivery. And then tire. Which 424. I can afford that. Because this dude needs 4 freaking tires. Alright. I only have 3 in stock at the moment. But that's okay, because I'm getting 8 in, plus these pay well, if I recall. Tire. Alright, put the new tire on. Check, 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 check. Okay. Does he need like mirrors or anything? Oh, he's gonna need some scratch and dent too. We'll do this one, then we'll do the scratch and dent. Go do the fuel, pick up the delivery. I got it, I got it, I got it. I am a rock star. Okay, get your scratch and dent on the other door over here, just so that he knows he's being taken care of, and I can't, you know, can't fix that last tire until I have a tire. Alright, so that's done. Let me, I know I was going to do the fuel, but I'll go ahead and let him in real quick. Grab my one shipment. I'll get out of here.
That'll do.
Yeah, I know it'll do. How do you hop out so fast and go so slow getting back in, buddy? Come on. Once he's out, shut the door. Whee! Alright. Alright. Let's do tab. Trash, because one of my trash cans is full apparently. Just do this real quick.
I was worried we'd be stranded.
Well, I'm sorry it took so long to get to you.
You're amazing.
Alright. Customer at the garage. That's fine, I know. I gotta get these here. Place all. Let me grab one and get your last tire done. And I'll get him out of here. Now, I paid $53 a tire. And I'll clean up everything and then I'll save. Oh no, he went back to sleep. My son was sitting up in his crib.
You're a lifesaver.
Yeah, you're right, I am. Alright. Let me go grab... I need to order more fuel, I think. Wow, okay. Where did it go? Like went through the ground. Get in there. Oh, there it is. Alright. Do some sweeping real quick. Should get this place back up to par. Yeah, I'm away. I got sweeping to do. I saw trash over here. These people are just rude. Rude and disgusting and awful. Alright, everything's swept up. Let's go ahead and refuel this little car.
Great.
And this little car.
Great job.
Fuel is low. So we'll go ahead and I've got $1,000. Oh my god, I got so much money right now. I can actually... $300. That's fine. Order. I'll fill up my gas. Fill up my gas. No products. Do I have any more products that need to go? Okay. Let's go take care of this person at the gas. Or the garage. We got two janky wheels. Looks like. Okay. Grab a wheel. Fix a wheel. Grab a wheel, fix a wheel. So 53 and 53 is 100 and something. Let's see how much I get for the job. Oh, she's got, oh, and a door. I don't remember how much these cost. My dog is snoring very loud. Okay, what else does she have? She got a mirror? Ah, freaking mirror. Mirror. You're busted mirror, you're driving like a crazy person. 370. Alright, let me get this guy. Yeah, I know. Hang on. Fuel. Shut up. I'm working on it.
Just as I wanted.
Alright.
How much do I owe you?
How much do I owe you? Fuel delivery is being delivered. Alright, so we got... I want to see what else I can upgrade real quick. Can I upgrade this? No. Oh, there we go. Workshop. Sweet. I don't know what I just upgraded, but I can do more stuff in the workshop now. Oh shoot, how much money do I have? $400. Engine oil. Oh, sweet. This one. Station level is too low. You don't have enough money for this upgrade. Oh, 600. Okay. Oh. Complete more objectives. More objectives. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Y'all hear that music? That means we're getting a rush. Means a bus has arrived or something.
Right.
Yep. This is the weirdest.
Have a nice
Oh
day.
shit. And my girl's about to go on her break, isn't she? Yep, she's on her break. I don't remember how to get another. Ah! Alright, here we go. As soon as she's available.
I'd go over budget.
Top of the line job there.
Top of the line. Yeah, after I do this rush hour, I'll have to go get my child.
Super.
Alright, let me come over here, flip these guys really quick.
Pretty much what I asked for.
These give me better money and
You're amazing.
yeah, I know. Is there somebody in the garage? There's somebody in the garage. Alright, let me go ahead and do 2. Oh no, my game's crashing. No! Game crashed out. Well, I wanted to stop soon anyways, so I guess we're stopping here. Son of a biscuit. Yeah, dead game in the middle of rush hour. Perfect time. Dang it. But yeah, I like the rush hours when the employee I have is ready to do that, because the rush hour only really affects the conveyor belt, the cash register. Otherwise, I don't think any of their stuff is really like changed. You just have like a long line at the conveyor or at the cash register. So I always send my employee to do that because, like I said, I don't like doing that one as much. Mostly because it gets dirty. You have to wipe it in the middle of. You can't wipe it when you're not running it. Like you can't click on it and wipe it between customers or something. You can only wipe it while you're helping a customer, which I find stupid. So let me see. I think my son's awake now anyways. Yeah, maybe. I should probably get off, but I am gonna go ahead and see if anybody is streaming. Oh, Tantus is. Let's go ahead and go hang out with raid. We're gonna raid the Dracoven Empire. So this is my buddy Tantus. He is doing his Saturday talking tabletop session. So he talks about different board games, card games, and such like that. Really cool guy. Be sure to give him a follow, say hello, all that good stuff. Thank you guys for hanging out. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your Saturday. And if I don't catch you, have an amazing Christmas if you celebrate, or I hope you have had a good Hanukkah, because I think it started already, if it's not already over. Or whatever other holidays you celebrate. I hope they're wonderful and safe. And I will see you guys sometime next week. Probably not Tuesday because I think I'm playing another game, but maybe another night. So, bye. Have a good holiday. Thanks, Taryn, for hanging out. Bye, 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 bye. Ba-ba-dum.
Looking for royalty-free music? Discover Epidemic Sound. Find the perfect track for all your content in minutes, with more than 35,000 tracks and 90,000 sound effects. Start your 30-day free trial today.
Create the extraordinary. Alien and Alien Goddess. The new perfume, Mugler.